built in 1722. It's the only surviving residence of a colonial Pennsylvania governor. It's listed on the National Register of Historic Places, and it is a national landmark. Now, that governor was Sir William Keith. He sold the place to his son-in-law, Dr. Thomas Greame, in 1739. Dr. Thomas Greame had 9 children, and the youngest of those was Elizabeth Greame. And Elizabeth is the one where all the history seems to swirl around. She came of age right before the American Revolution, and during the Revolution, she was mired in intrigue and, she had lost loves and all kinds of things that would make her perhaps be unhappy today. She had an engagement to William Franklin, but while she was engaged to him, he married someone else. She then met and married a man that was 10 years younger than she was, and he was also penniless. Now, when the war broke out, he joined the British, so he was considered a traitor. After the war, he couldn't come back, or he would be hanged. He would be tried and hanged. So he went to Scotland, never to return. So essentially, she lived out her life without her husband. During the war, we had encampments here on the property, General Anthony Wayne and General Lacey and General Potter, before they took their troops to Valley Forge in the winter of 1777 and 1778. It was during this time that General Washington became very angry at Elizabeth because she acted as a messenger and took a letter to him, a sealed letter from a friend. The letter essentially said, Washington, ask the king for forgiveness and stop the fighting. He even wrote to Congress that Elizabeth was cavorting with the enemy. She says she's a victim of circumstances. So as her life went on, she had so much wealth and plenty in the beginning to nothing at the end. She lived hand to mouth and finished out her years here in poverty.
Because we let you do the setup tonight.
No way around.
Oh, it's nicer. Yeah, there's no air conditioning here.
I think we should start in here. I saw something duck around the corner.
Is that where you're gonna leave it static?
Yeah.
All right.
Here you go.
We got 3 dogs, so we can space them out.
Cameras.
I got this one too,
We were in that bedroom.
because this is cool.
That was where my grandmother came through.
That's right.
Remember you saw that sparkly stuff?
Yeah. Then you got all mad at me about it.
I did not. I just got emotion.
What was that?
That's somebody upstairs.
No, the beeping.
That's the HDO.
No, the other beeping sound.
The dog, he had his leg by the dog.
Oh, okay. I was hoping it was that dog.
No, I saw Rat's nose turn blue.
Temperature of 65 degrees.
Elizabeth, if you're here, we brought some dogs with us. And they're not live dogs, but they're pretty lifelike looking. One of the ways that we would know that you're here and want to talk to us if you could pet one of the dogs. Pet them along the back or on the head, and they'll light up and make sounds. And it's a way we can communicate back and forth with you. There's 2 in this room, and there's 1 on the upper floor. So if you feel that's that's something you want to try, then go right ahead.
They even have names. This one next to me is named Rat. What's
And that's Chili.
And the dog upstairs is named Rufus, so you can even call them by name.
Is that the heater on?
I think so.
I'm hearing
I've
something.
been hearing the constant hum since we got in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the microphones amplifying everything.
Mhm. Yeah, there's a pretty good draft too. That's pretty steady coming through here.
Now we have some other devices that will be less familiar to you, but they will also light up and make sounds, or some of them will just light up like a rainbow if you go near them and try to touch them. It's just another way again that we can communicate with you. So whichever way you'd like, or any of the objects you want to touch, feel free. And then maybe we can start a conversation. And there's one on the other floor. So if you feel that's something you want to try, then go right ahead.
They even have names. This one next to me is named Rat. What's
And that's Chili.
And the dog upstairs is named Rufus, so you can even call them by name.
Is that the heater on?
I think so.
I'm hearing something.
I've been hearing the constant hum since we got
Okay.
in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got the microphones amplifying everything.
Mhm.
You want to touch, feel free. And then maybe we can start a conversation.
I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but it looks like the static camera is moving.
I don't see you moving.
No? Okay, because I'm still seeing it. It must just be an outward angle on that. It looked like the screen was tilting.
Test that.
Well, now I can't see it at all, so.
I got a good view of it then.
Okay. Let me know if you see anything weird on it.
What was the name of your dog? I understand you had one too. I have 4 dogs. I have 3 Chihuahuas, which is why I have my stuffed Chihuahua over there that will light up and play music. And I inherited a Dachshund. So I have a little herd of dogs. So tell me a little bit, I want to learn a little bit more about you.
She was engaged to Benjamin Franklin's son, correct? Did I read that right?
I guess no one read the history, right?
Yeah.
I don't like to read the history till afterwards because I don't like to bias myself.
Yeah, I don't usually read it either.
Yeah, once we finish one, then I'll read it and
Okay.
see if it correlates with anything that happened. But if I put the idea in my head, then it's almost like I'm waiting for it.
Well, then you can't trust any impressions you get into that,
Right.
because
I'd rather be blind.
We have action.
thank you. Thank you very much.
You guys.
That's wonderful.
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you for saying hello. We're so happy that you're here.
That chihuahua was actually bigger than any of my chihuahuas. But we have another dog over here. Would you like to pet that one?
What's up? You were standing right next to it.
No problem.
What did you think
I
of
never.
that?
The first thing I did was look at the mouth. I didn't see too much of a fluctuation though, but I was still a couple of feet away from it, so yeah, there wasn't a big fluctuation in the mouth, but I did go off when I was standing right here, so it was kind of behind me. I just kind of turned. It was like, whoa. Yeah, so it was pretty intense.
I think your exact words were, we have activity.
Yeah.
Let's see, where should we sit, Dave?
Whatever you guys want to do.
Over on the opposite angle from where you're at.
Yeah,
Over in here?
Bob, you cover the mid to right side. I'll cover the mid to left side.
Hey Bob, about the fireplace stuff.
Don't put nothing in front of me that's valuable.
Don't go in the fireplace, there's original problems back there.
Yeah, you just take a couple steps back, that's all. You look gigantic.
So you got the left side?
Yeah, everything on the left, so you take Andrew.
Okay, so
All
we
right.
are.
Whenever you guys are ready.
All right, so we are up here in Dr. Graham's. That's his name, right? Okay. All right, so we are up here in Dr. Graham's bedroom on the second floor. We had already heard what sounded like a female's voice in this area. Let's see if we could make contact with who's ever here with us. I know this is your bedroom. I know it's late at night. I don't want to seem intrusive. We have a bunch of people here with us. But if there's any way possible that you could let us know that you're here.
Like that?
Did you get Bob?
Like that. Perfect. If you want to move around to the other side of the bed? Thank you. That was great.
Thank you very much.
I've never seen it stop on a light like that before, Bob, have you?
Yeah.
You have? Okay. Okay. If that was you, and maybe you were getting into bed or getting off of the bed, we have lots of other things around the room just like that will let us know that you're by it. Anywhere that you see a green light, it's not fire, it won't burn you. You know, you might not have had electricity. These things, these instruments, these tools that we have, they won't hurt you. They're just here to let us know that you're here.
That was my stomach. That was my stomach.
No, that was fine.
Sorry.
that a K2 hit? Anybody else
Looked like
see
it,
that?
I saw it, I saw it.
I think that was just a K2 hit on the bed.
Does anybody have any cell phones?
Yeah, over here.
Hmm?
I don't have a cell phone.
I went over here.
If you could put it on airplane mode, please. That will set the K2 off.
Again, if that was you, maybe sitting on the edge of the bed there. Maybe you could do it again. And you can make that, touch that green light and a lot of other lights will light up. Red, yellow, blue, orange.
Can you tell us if it's the doctor that's here? Was that Ann that was answering us before? Other side, Bob.
I see. I'm not in your way, right, Dave?
I got it.
Perhaps that was somebody looking out the window. If it was and you can walk over there again, we'd appreciate it. Like Andrew said, we're not here to be intrusive. We're not here to frighten anybody, to scare you away. We're here to understand. One of the questions I've always had is what it's like where you're at now. Maybe you can help me answer that question.
That was definitely somebody's stomach.
Yes, that's what I
Did somebody just have a flashlight on behind you?
There's
Over on that
nobody-
side of the room?
No, there's nobody behind me.
Whose stomach was that?
saw. It was ours.
Oh, okay.
Dave, point your camera towards that corner over there. I just want to see something.
It is already. Oh, there's that one lighting up over there.
Hmm?
The dome.
That's almost every dome in the room went off.
In four corners.
Yeah, all different corners.
They've all stopped.
That is stuck right there.
They've all stopped on the green like that.
That one is crazy stuck.
Who just said?
I'm not trying to
Just whisper?
scare you away.
Yes.
I heard something.
Okay.
Did you guys whisper?
Yes.
Okay.
It's like it's sitting on the windowsill.
Yeah.
Ann, is that you over there?
Did you come over closer to talk to me? Because I was addressing you? If it is, perhaps you can whisper in my ear. Perhaps say your name as loud as you can so we can hear it. Is there just one person that's walking around the room? Or is there more than one here with us tonight?
Let me back off. You can get Andrew now. Angel, all right?
All right.
choice.
What's that?
I had to get you on frame in order to catch Rich talking. It's no big deal.
It's funny with that, but EMF hasn't budged.
Dr. Graham, I know this was your bedroom. So if I am addressing you right now, could you please light up one of these lights on your bed? All you have to do is walk by, place your hand over it, sit down next to it.
It was outside. Somebody was by driving over the bridge, it might be the delivery guy. That's him.